Hello, Julia.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay.
Wow,
It's been a
you
busy
look
week.
good.
Thank you.
You look refreshing. Wow, so how was your weekend?
Was it good?
Wow, you told me you'll be having a test last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
How was it?
I don't really know. I'm just glad it's over. I
Wow.
wasn't able to sleep leading up to it, and I thankfully I slept since it, but
Wow.
it was just really stressful.
Wow, do you have the results?
No, it's been taking them a while. I'm also kind of afraid to look.
Oh,
I'm sure it's fine, but
you are fine. You are fine.
I'm just glad it's over.
Sure. All right. So I'm happy today that we are here. Just as we said last week, today we'll be doing a lot more of intervention and how we can address the issue. So we'll be working around how to get that nervousness or anxiousness, just as you said, around academics. Yeah. So I want us to just talk about it more into details. I want you to just tell me exactly what the issue is and that form of thoughts that comes. Last week, you were saying something about how you will be thinking negatively that you fail your exams and all that. I want you to just tell me more about it and what kind of thoughts that comes and how regular it comes. Are you fine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So quickly, I would like you to just talk about it. Then we will try to adapt form of intervention that I think will be best for the issue or what you are going through, and then we see how far we go. All right. So I want you to tell me more about what is happening, the thoughts that you often have, and how often you get those thoughts, and when. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that as soon as I wake up in the morning and I'm already scared for the day, it's usually a little better on weekends, but if I have classes, I don't know, I'm just nervous I didn't do all the homework or that the teacher's going to call on me, or I'm nervous about the test. So I guess it's sort of every day. It gets worse if there's something specific, like a test or a presentation.
The negative thoughts.
Yeah. I just feel very scared.
Scared. Do you have any form of thoughts that will just pop up
Like,
in your mind?
so that I'll sound like an idiot, or that on the test I'll forget everything, or it won't be about what I asked, or what I thought it was about, or that there'll be quiz and I haven't done the reading, or I don't remember the reading.
Wow. So, from what you are saying, you mean you often feel anxious about tests and readings and all that. So
yeah, just really everything with school.
Wow. And do you think you fail in school or something like that thought comes? Do you think you'll be failing your exams and be failing your tests and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really afraid to fail my exams, but I think more than being afraid to fail my exams, I'm afraid of the feeling that I feel during the exams.
Okay. Does the feeling comes with a thought?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that thought? I want to know that thought that comes with the feeling of anxiousness.
If I fail and then I'm not going to get into law school, and then if I don't get into law school, then what am I going to do?
Wow, that's great. All right, so thank you for explaining further. That's great. I know you are doing your best. You are trying your best. I know you did very well. The last time I saw your transcript for high school, I was like, ooh, you are a very good student. Wow, Julia. So today I want us to do something about CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, and it's a form of intervention that talks about, or it's mostly around our thoughts, our actions, and behaviors, and how they affect each other. Yeah, so what I want to tell you is that any feeling or behavior is associated with a kind of thought. You get it? So CBT will kind of either tackle those thoughts or those feelings to then impact on the other thing. So being it the thought of the feeling or the behavior. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But then in the CBT, we have a lot of interventions under the CBT, and I wanted us to try one that I think it will solve that form of anxious feeling and that thought of that negative thought of you failing and you can't get to the law school and all that. You get it? Mm-hmm. What I want to tell you is that our brain or our minds are the central part of our bodies or whatever we do. And that if you want to do something, it starts from your brain. Right now, if I say, put this paper down, I thought about it. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back. It came from my mind. You get it? But at times, this mind or this brain is not that perfect friend. You get it? At times, they are not the perfect friend. Because this same brain that will propose something good will be the same brain that will be telling you negative stuff.
Yeah.
You get it? That you can't do it, that I can't go, then I'm an idiot, so to speak, I'm that. You get it? So, in as much as it helps us to do good at times, it can also deteriorate our actions and behavior and all that. So, today, I want us to practice it, and we are practicing thought stopping, because from the previous sessions we've had, you'll be talking about you think a lot, you think about how to get things done, and most of the time, just those thoughts start coming. You feel, I'll fail this test, I'll fail and I can't get to the law school and all that. So kind of put a stop to those thoughts when it pops up.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So we try it today, and then I will allow you to try them even out of session or when we are not here, even when you are in school, when you have those thoughts, then we practice it. So this is how it goes. I will give you this band, you put it on around your wrist, and then I will give you a time to just think about a test that you are about writing. It's an imaginary test, you get it? Yeah, so just think about that you have a test in the next 5 minutes. And then think about those negative thoughts deeply. I want you to just think about that failing thought, that form of negative thought about not entering the law school, and then mommy will be displeased with you and all that. So when you start thinking about it deeply, then you hit yourself with the band. Don't hit it hard. You get it? Just hit yourself and say stop. And then we will take it from there. I will let you just reflect on whatever you did, and then see how far we've gone or how best it went. You get it? Are you okay? Are you fine?
Do I say stop?
Yeah, you say stop. As you hit yourself, say stop. So I will just give you a brief example of what I'm saying. So I'll let you think about it. So you can close your eyes, think about it. When it's going deep, then you just hit it. Stop. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
You get it? Yeah. Sure. So we will try it today, and we will evaluate it how best it worked, and then we take it from there. Right. So you put it on your hand. Great. Wow. Great. All right. So I'll give you time to just start thinking about it. So we are just assuming that we have a test in the next 5 minutes. Right now, I'm your colleague or I'm your classmate, so I'm also going to write that test. So we are thinking about our test in the next 5 minutes. So I want you to think about that test and just think about those negative thoughts that, that come when you have test or something like that. Yeah, and then when it gets so high, just hit yourself and stop.
When I get very nervous?
Exactly, just hit yourself. Stop and take it from there. Okay, so it starts now. Just think about, we have a test and think about how it will be and those thoughts.
Stop.
Wow, that's great. So how do you feel?
I guess it was nice to kind of like wake myself up about it.
Exactly.
I guess my concern is that what do I do after I say stop? What happens if the thought doesn't stop?
Great. So just as you said, you woke yourself up from it. That's how it works. So in as much as you think about that negative thought, when you just hit yourself, then you come to reality. Like actually what you are thinking about is just a thought. And a negative thought,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. So now you are in the real world.
Yeah, and it's just a thought. And if it's just a thought, then
you can get rid of it. It's
not necessarily true.
You get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So how do you think? How do you think about this intervention?
No, I think it can be very helpful. I think that some of my thoughts are really scary, but just because they're thoughts doesn't mean that they'll happen.
Great. That's it. So just the moment you hit yourself or you say stop, you wake up.
What happens if I can't decide to say stop? Like if I'm in the moment and I'm scared and I'm so scared that I can't even think about it.
Alright, so you can just keep the band on yourself whenever you want to just wake yourself up from that negative thought. You just hit yourself back and you come back to yourself. You get it? But then the cons of this intervention is that probably you might harm yourself with those hits. So so
I'll be careful.
Sure. So just keep it cool. So what we do is that it will keep the band on you. You shouldn't take it wherever you go or whatever, but then you can keep it with yourself. Anytime you feel that form of anxiousness and you think that those thoughts will follow, just put it around your wrist, and then when it comes, you just hit yourself, stop, and then you'll be fine.
Okay.
Great. So this is what we are doing for today, and then I would allow you to practice this intervention throughout the week. Do you have a test next week?
I have 2 tests.
Oh, that's great. You do well. So what I want you to do is prior to the test, when those anxious feeling come, just practice what we've done, and then when we meet next week, we will assess whatever happened and how far or how better you are getting.
Okay.
You get it? But I want you to tell me how you feel about this intervention, this session, and how best the intervention has been.
I think that it could be very helpful, and I'll definitely be able to tell after doing it this week because it's a very stressful week for me. But I think that, remembering our conversation we had about thoughts and how thoughts are in reality.
Yes.
And if I can use the rubber band to remember that conversation, then I think it can be very helpful.
Exactly. Great. So, I think our time is running fast for this section. So, I will let you go. Because do you have a class today?
Yeah.
Okay, so quickly I will let you go and then finish up. I will see you next week
for
another session, probably trying the same intervention or something different from this, but then it will be a CBT, a cognitive behavioral therapy, and you'll see how far you go. So thank you for coming.
Great.
I'm so excited for having you here. Sure. I'll see you next week.
Perfect.
All right. Have a great week. Good.